Irrkogliktivny informational impulse in the formation of various types of Birvulyartnost.
Irrkogliktivny Impulse
Irrkogliktivny momentum facilitates balancing of information. Within the information, it enables diverse fragments to merge with the other most compatible fragments according to the resonation principle. For example, the most consistent pieces of information are the ones that best reflect similar properties. For example, figuratively speaking, these properties can reflect such qualities as flowability, viscosity, toughness, prickliness, coldness, heat, brightness or darkness. These are all subjective concepts. Without a doubt, particles which exhibit similar qualities, such as qualities of flowability, will resonate with each other to the maximum extent. This is because they reflect the most consistent attributes, being the subject to the most resonant interrelationship. As soon as the Irrkogliktivny impulse is given, begins the resonating activity among the most consistent pieces of information and formation of various types of Birvulyartnost. Birvulyartnost is the synthesis direction of the most covalent compatible information interlinks. For example, a sufficiently covalent notion, white sheet of paper, being our idea of what the paper can be like. The white sheet, white paper, information regarding a white sheet of paper. It is a compatible notion. However, it is compatible only to systems of perception of human form, of self-consciousness, of Illumiesky, true human, Birvulyartnost type. For other types of self-consciousness, this particular combination of information fragments, indicating that the paper could be white, will not mean anything. In a given example, we have derived from the general state of information something that is most compatible with our form of self-consciousness and our own type of Birvulyartnost, white and paper, information, perceptions regarding paper, and the information of the fact that it is white, have aligned and formed a kind of combination of the most compatible potential relationship formed by certain types of collective consciousness of not only ours, but also much more simplified, as well as much more complex, multi-million dimensional levels of energy plasma. I told you this to make it clear what is going on at the time of Irrkogliktivny impulse initiation. compatible pieces of information are beginning to draw towards each other. They remain in a multi-dispersed state. Absolutely everything there is consists of these homogeneous fragments and disparate configurations. At that, it does not really mean that only these features are present here in their normal state. For example, before Irrkogliktivny Impulse has initiated, there are a multiplicity of various qualities here, active simultaneously, such as strength, fluidity, toughness, coldness, warmth, and so on and so forth. Any associations that we can only think of can be manifested within this singular point, just as they can equally be manifested to the same extent through any other singular point. By the fact that I am waving my arms here in front of you, I am trying to reference point, a space which cannot exist until the emergence of an observer, a form of self, consciousness. The fact of the existence of information does not imply the existence of space. We will discuss the matter of space a bit later on. Currently, I want you to form at least a very primitive perception regarding the existence of information, the entire world, to the cosmos and beyond, including the Earth and ourselves, of course. All this consists of multi-dispersed particles. Each of these particles represent a certain meaning, a unique configuration, a particular data frame. If I tell you that everything is compressed into a singular point, it would not explain anything. So it is okay if you imagine the space to be infinitely dispersed, despite the fact that the space per se does not exist in terms of your perceptions of what a space is, including perceptions of its boundless vastness and physical interactions. Peculiar to it, space does not yet exist because there is no consciousness. Space forms only with the advent of self-consciousness. Additionally, let me also highlight the fact that there is no rational existence above information, meaning that there is no category of existence of virtually unlimited complexity and versatility than the information itself. The beginning of all the beginnings is information. It is the primary source of everything there is and everything that can potentially manifest in a form of the synthesis multiverse. Moreover, the multiverse can only exist in a synthesized mode. What we define as the multiverse is a synthesized realization forms of self-consciousness, constituting of less than 1/10,000th of the potential creative possibilities of information.